you doing? We're so beyond excited. Hi to the world. Hi to everyone who loves fur babies. And thank you so much for being with us, especially since hi to everyone who loves fur babies, especially since Thanksgiving it's almost here. So I want to say very special thank you to Jennifer Bartok, the founder of Celebrity Catwalk, who created this amazing and wonderful community. How are you doing, Bestie?
Thank you, Vasi. I am doing good, and let me take this opportunity to say happy birthday, if you will. You are 5 years old today, as they say, your 5th issue. So congratulations on an incredible fifth issue. What a landmark achievement. So happy to be a part of that, and so happy to have you documenting everything at Paws in the City. So congratulations on that. That's quite an achievement.
Thank you. It's 180 pages magazine monster. And to be honest with you, the first people already got their paper copy. So they have been sending us picture. One of them is Avery Finn. I have to show this. I wasn't planning to do it, but I'm like, this is amazing. And the fact that, we can have Celebrity Catwalk and all the amazing parents. And I actually want to remind people, friends, we would love to highlight you in our magazine. So please, DM Jen or me, and you can see here. Look at that. I know. Look at it. Handsome boy. I love his glasses. He is very cute. But there was a little more about the fantastic and incredible guest.
Absolutely. So as it takes a lot, as we have discussed, as we know, it takes a special kind of person to design for Paws in the City. And it certainly takes a special kind of person to be a model. It is work, and it is not an easy job, as I often say. I think I have the easiest job, but it is really the models and the designers who carry the show. So when we get this hybrid, if you will, of someone who really wants to do themselves in and really is a glutton for punishment, I am thrilled to say that we have a few incredible ladies like that. And tonight, I'm thrilled to say, is no exception. We have one of those folks with us this evening. So Julie Bowden of Angel Armoire, this was not her first time designing for the show. We'd seen her designs on the catwalk prior to November, but she decided to really jump from the frying pan into the fire and do double duty. So not only did she design for this November show, but she was a model with her not one, but 2 fur babies. So she'll have to explain why she decided to do this to herself. I'll go and leave so that she can, spill the tea and not feel like I'm listening or watching, so she can give the real scoop, Vasi, on what it was like. But I am thrilled to say that Julie Bowden with Skylar and Pandora modeled in the show, and she designed in the show. So thank you, Julie. You'll have to say what made you, and I have to also say, Julie came right in and had no questions. She got it. There was no need to spoon feed her, no need to hold her hand with this. She got it, no problem. So Julie, you gotta give us all the scoop.
Well, you're right. I didn't ask very many questions. So I kind of figured I would just figure it out as time went on. And so I did ask some questions when I got there. I had some people who have done this before, like Stephanie Hoberman, who really helped me a lot. I had table mates, they were brand new too. So we were all in it new together, I enjoyed the experience. I do something full-time completely different. So it's kind of a really good outlet, you know, I like dogs, you know, I like my dogs model for me when I, you know, post pictures of outfits. And I just thought it would be a good experience for both of them. I think one of them did much better than the other.
Oh, that's good to hear.
Yeah,
Okay.
like Pandora really got into it. She really got into the pictures, really got into the posing. Skylar was sleeping up until the time I took him out there. So
Like a true professional. He was like, whatever. I can do this. I can handle it. No problem.
Yeah,
No problem.
it was.
No problem.
And it really gave me it made me see what goes on behind the scenes, because you don't know what goes on behind the scenes. And I can speak, you know, and this would be for any kind of catwalk. You don't realize how much work is involved behind the scenes, and like getting outfits on, you know, change fast. And I had 2 dogs. So it was a challenge. And someone said, don't you want to go out there and see your designs? I go, I don't think I have time. I have to like get these guys back out on the floor. So I don't have time. So it was a little challenging, but I think that like the next time it'll be even better. But it wasn't that bad, you know. You just like, I guess, you know, if you go into it like you're going to get through it, you will, you know. And it was nice. I liked it. I enjoyed it.
Did it go by fast to you, Julie, or did it go slow? Are you able
Well,
to
you know,
say?
for me, it went fast. My sister came with me, and I'm sure it went much slower for her. But for me, yeah, I mean, you know, you're really getting into it, even behind the scenes, seeing all the other dogs and all the other designs they were wearing, and, you know, all the like how they accessorized it with sunglasses and crowns and tiaras and, you know, all of those things, you know. So yeah, I really enjoyed it.
And
Good. I can't believe it. So no jitters, no nervous, no.
Well, you know, I may have been, but I just,
no nothing.
I mean, I wasn't nervous when I went out there. You know, part of that may be because I have to talk to a lot of people a lot of you know, a lot. So I think that
Okay.
helps when you do that.
Yes.
But you know, the only thing I was more apprehensive, like I just want to make sure I go out at the right time, you know, and it didn't make me nervous to see people out there, nothing like that. But I guess I didn't think about if I'm going to be nervous. I just thought about like, you know, being at the right place at the right time and that type of thing, focusing on that.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. And you were. So there it is. Absolutely. Absolutely. So from a designer perspective and from a model perspective, was there any difference to you? Do you feel like when you were just solely a designer in the last show, were you able to watch it and see your designs? Was it
I did
any?
a little bit. I mean, I didn't get to do it a lot, but you know, before when I designed for the show, I didn't really get to see much at all because I was working a lot.
Right,
And
right.
so I just got little glimpses of it. So this
Okay.
time was I mean, so much nicer being in there in person.
Good.
You know, you get
Good.
so much more from it, I
Good.
think. And
Good.
so I did see some of myself. I did, you know, and
Good.
I saw them backstage, you know. So I
Right,
saw
right.
all
You
the
got to
dogs.
see. You were probably like, oh,
Yeah,
there goes my.
I got to see
my
who,
dress.
yes, I got to
There
see it
goes
all.
my jeans jacket. I'm seeing it. Okay, good. Good.
special. And I can say, first of all, I just want to say hi to everyone who is watching us live. Hi, friends. How to our Instagram people. And if you don't know, we are right now, this is our weekly get together with Celebrity Catwalk. And we are talking about the amazing Julie Bowden, who is a very talented designer. And this time she also was a model. And to be honest with you, Julie, I think that it's amazing what you had to experience, because now you can understand even better you know, what people go through, what fur babies kind of in a wonderful way go through. And I'm sure that in a different ways, this will benefit you as a designer to know, you know, whatever, like, you know, that's your magic. But I remember, you know, changing the babies when I was live streaming, you know, and you did the exceptional job on the runway. And then for the first time, you're kidding me? Trooper, a trooper, amazing.
Yes, yes,
you.
yes. You fell right into it. You absolutely fell right into it. Usually we have a few moms who are like their daughter either did dance competitions or pageants or things like that, and they just are so comfortable. They're like, oh, Jed, please, this is, just push me in the right direction. I got it. So it's so wonderful that you just were like, I got this. Because some people just go back there and they see that lineup and they just kind of look at me like, are you kidding me with this right now? What's happening? So it did not faze you, which is wonderful. Wonderful.
Exactly. And I do have a question. So are you already getting ready for May 2023? That's the big question. Everyone
I've started to look at fabrics and stuff. I mean, as a designer,
Yes.
as a designer.
Pandora and Scala are already locked and loaded for May. Vasi, they're ready as models. Ooh. And so now Julie just has to worry about what she's going to show on the catwalk. Look, and here we have a few wonderful samplings. There is Gertie and Julie Bowden. There is the very own house model, if you will, the boss, the muse, Pandora. Absolutely. Yes.
Very beautiful. You're very, very talented. And, people, I'm all about to the new people to our community that it takes time. Typically, like, how do you get your inspirations?
I had a friend who sewed. She lived in South Florida, and I sewed when I was in high school, but I didn't pick it up after I quit high school. And she was making simple outfits for her dog. And so I brought my sewing machine down there. This is the one I really like. This one right here.
I love that.
And my friend made the bow and the glasses. Val Carter made those.
Those are wonderful. The denim and animal. I mean, look, animal print has truly become the new black. Like it goes with it's considered a neutral. They say that animal print is a neutral. It is so fashion forward for, as we know, for humans, for pups, for everybody. And that is just, and jeans, have been around since the beginning of time. Yeah. So this is just absolutely fantastic.
Yes. Anyway, my friend, she showed me how to make a really simple outfit, and from there, I just started making my own patterns. And I never even used a pattern from a store. I just read up on the basic stuff, because I learned in high school. And, that my friend that originally helped show me, it reintroduced me to it, said, I can't even believe what you're sewing now. I mean, I never showed you how to make stuff like that. She was really proud, but so.
That is great. That is
we are proud too. We're very proud of you and very grateful.
Yes. This is absolutely wonderful.
Exactly. Well, and from designer's point of view and your personal style, are there any recommendations you can give to people, especially now with the holidays coming up? We have Christmas and we have Thanksgiving, Hanukkah, New Year's. So kind of what would you suggest to people who maybe never dressed their fur babies, what to look for?
Well, for the holidays, I like to use fabrics that are kind of special. I mean, obviously you're not going to find this in Target or someplace like that. Someone's going to have to make that. I like plaids, velvets are really pretty this time of year. Boa, white boa, red boa, I've made outfits with that. I've made little rompers, Christmas rompers before too. So, everybody's different. So, you have kind of what, and I don't even go into it I want to do this. I just kind of decide to make an outfit and make it. I don't think that much ahead of time, other than when I pick out fabrics that go together, so, but,
I love.
Very impressive. Very cool. I think maybe Vasi is frozen. So there she goes. Now she's back. Very cool. Yeah, I like special occasion fabrics also,
Oh my God.
Julie, because I feel like they'll carry you through the holidays.
Mhm.
So, if you have something that's a fabulous green or a fabulous red, you can wear it straight through winter because, it's not married to just Christmas. And I think that that's
Right.
really
Like
great.
that rose gold that you like, that's like New Year's,
Yes.
and that can last you even longer than that,
Exactly. That's one of the reasons why I love it so much. And it's just like Vasi said, just a real special occasion fabric that you could have, just a special occasion design that will carry you into the new year. I love that. Absolutely. Absolutely. True indeed. And we also love that because Julie does for both boys and girls.
Mhm.
So she is an equal opportunity designer. We love that because sometimes the boys get neglected and they don't get the special occasion outfits. So we love that Julie makes sure no one is getting left behind.
Yeah.
Exactly, absolutely. No, that's important. And what people can expect from you for 2023?
Oh,
Sorry
well,
for this.
that I have to think on that. It's like a new question. I don't know. I just think that I want to continue to make newer things, fresh ideas, more creative, that type of thing.
Nice.
I like it.
Absolutely.
In my head, it's so funny. It's I'm living in 2023 already. I'm already New Year, new resolution, and that's
Yeah.
why I'm kind of, let me ask you. And I got another question. So, since you live in Florida, like me, by the way, which I'm very excited about it, do you sometimes feel inspired by the state we live in, like having this warm weather almost
I
all year
did. I
round?
made a Miami dress. I made a Miami dress, and it had a Miami theme and some of the sights in Miami. And I made one of those dresses. It had ruffles on it, and I still have it. I sold one, I think. Yeah. Hmm. So I have made some, and then of course I've made Florida State University stuff and University of Florida stuff. So I have done all of that. Yeah.
That's amazing. And since you also live in the Orlando area, do you sometimes get inspired by Disney? Because I'm sure that a lot of people.
Oh yeah, I made Mickey
would ask
Mouse,
this
Minnie
question.
Mouse. I've made Cinderella. Frozen, a lot of Frozen stuff. Yeah, done all that. Yeah.
Very trendy. Wow.
Yes,
And,
Frozen is very big. Frozen is very, very popular.
It is. Jen, do you also have any questions?
I think that is it. I'm very excited to see what Julie is going to create for our May 2023 catwalk. As she knows, I'm already bothering her about special occasion fabrics and what she can come up with. But I still also love what she's done with denim because I feel like it really sets her apart. There are a lot of designers who do denim, but she has added just a whole lot of wonderful embellishments and bling and pictures and like you saw the leopard print and just different textures and things that really set it apart. That was a great example. And what was great is both Lorenzo and Olivia had it. So both brother and sister have the denim, which is really nice. So I love it. Absolutely wonderful. Yes, look at how cute.
Yeah.
Really cute stuff. So
and it's blinged up. I blinged it up. You can't really see there, but it is blinged up.
Yes, it is blinged up. It is absolutely.
Oh, no, see it. You see this. Yeah, you can definitely see.
Yes, you can absolutely see it.
Nice.
We love that.
It's
Look
fantastic.
at that bow.
Wow, it's
wonderful.
And then yes, absolutely. And then if people still would like to maybe connect with you regarding to getting an outfit for the holidays, are you still able to work with some people, feed them in your busy schedule?
Yes. Usually what happens is some of my clients will post something I bought and then somebody else will comment on it and then they will PM me and then I've got a sale. So sometimes I don't even have to post anything, which is nice. But So usually it can be done through my Facebook profile, and then under my name, Julie Bowden, and then I also have Angel's Armoire, and then I am connected to Instagram too.
Yes, you do have your Instagram, which, by the way, friends, if you're watching this or listening, you can find Julie's information. I already added it, but you know, we have it. I'm actually going to show you. So you have the Facebook and you also have the Instagram. It's your name.
Absolutely. So
Yeah.
you can find Julie, yes, on
Okay.
Facebook, on Instagram, under her name, or like she said, under Angel Armoire. And Julie, you also sell in a couple groups.
I what? Yes, I do sell in a couple groups.
Yeah, yeah.
Wonderful. That's wonderful. And Julie, is there anything else you may would
Is there
share with
anything
people?
else I
Or
make?
maybe wisdom?
I've made like
No,
some
anything
dog.
else you would like?
Are you talking about dog clothes? Or
You
something?
can say about the dog walls, yes, what you make, and if there is anything else you may would like to say to people, yes.
No, I make some dog coats and I've made like sunglasses too, some accessories, hair bows. I've made hair bows. I usually send them out when I send out a design for whose ever dog. So I do like to have them matching so that they have something to wear, you know, that type of thing. But you know.
And that's really nice to have that coordinating bow. I know that models really appreciate that. It takes all the guesswork and all the, you know, accessory work out of it for them, which is great.
Yes, yeah. And anything else anyone wants to?
I think that is it. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to Pandora and Skylar. When they return, they will be seasoned veterans at this point. So they will be, I guess the question, Julie, is your sister coming with you in May?
I don't think so.
Oh.
I don't think she is. No, she's not really into it like I am. So.
Oh, see that?
Yeah.
See that? Well, okay, that's okay.
But I might find somebody else.
There you go. Absolutely. Bring them. Come
So-
one, come all. Absolutely. Absolutely. And then one year, Julie, will have to get you to be a vendor
Yes.
Oh yeah, yeah.
so that you can do that as well. As if you don't already have enough on your plate. Let me just throw something else on there for you.
Yeah,
And you can design, you can model, and you can vend. There you go.
yeah.
You just don't need to sleep. That's it. That's the only.
Exactly. Exactly. You'll sleep after the show. Sleep
Yeah.
after the show.
Oh my God. Thank you very much to both of you. It has been
Okay.
such a pleasure, Julie, having you on the show today, learning more about you. And just, now we've seen your beautiful design. We saw you on the runway. People had the opportunity to get to know you a little more for the ones who never had the chance to come physically to Paws in the City. But we know that May 2023 will be the show no one can miss. And that's why people
There
were
you
flying,
go.
hotel, restaurant, everything in advance, flights. And I'm very excited. And thank you, Jen, for being with us and creating this incredible community. And with Thanksgiving being here right on the corner, I cannot tell you how much I appreciate you.
Oh, thank you.
So we love you. Thank you.
Love you guys. Thank you. Thank you,
Okay.
Vasi. Thank you,
Thank you.
Julie.
Thank you.
I'll be bothering you, Julie, I'm sure. And Vasi, definitely, we will be talking soon.
Yes.
Okay, thank
See
you.
Happy Thanksgiving,
Thank
everyone.
you both.
Have a
Thank you.
Thanksgiving. Bye-bye.
Happy
Bye.
Thanksgiving.